In case you're wondering, this is not Europe. This actually is Huawei's Oxhong campus in Dongguan, China, and it looks more like a theme park than a tech campus. This is Alex from soyachinchao.com, and this is the Huawei P60 Pro. Let's check it out. The P60 Pro is Huawei's latest flagship, and as a P-series, this device is focused on photography. In terms of design, it looks like a point-and-shoot camera, which is something Huawei has been doing since the Huawei P20 series. And the version which we have right here is called Rococo Pearl, and Huawei claims that this is the first pearl texture design on a smartphone. And apparently this uses a composite material that uses natural pearl powder to manufacture this very interesting pattern design. And this means that each device is unique, so there's no other similar device as this one which I have right here. Each device has a unique pattern, so this is quite an interesting concept of making a new smartphone design. Obviously, the biggest highlight is the camera, and Huawei aims to provide the ultimate mobile photography experience with its own X-Mage technology. And this comes after years of collaboration with Leica, and they also tap into the latest mobile photography trends in order to develop new features for the camera. It gets a 48 megapixel main camera with a variable aperture lens that goes between f1.4 to f4.0 with a total of 10 stops. Paired with a high transmission lens and an RYYB sensor, Huawei claims that this is the brightest camera ever on a smartphone. To help you capture the best shot in every situation, Huawei has also revised the user interface for its camera app, which is now optimized for single-handed use. There's also an X-Mage button which lets you toggle for normal for more true-to-life photos, vivid for more color-popping result, and also bright, which brings up more details in challenging low-light situations. Are the photos any good? Well, check out these photo samples. Of course, this device has its own limitations. First of all, there's no Google Play Store, so you have to discover and download apps from the Huawei AppGallery. So far, most of the popular apps, including Malaysian online banks, have already been on board. For everything else, you need to use the web browser or sideload the apps, which isn't really recommended due to security reasons. In terms of hardware, this is a solid flagship device. Up front, it gets a vibrant 6.67-inch LTPO 120Hz OLED panel with an adaptive refresh rate that can go as low as 1 Hz. It pushes a resolution of 2700 by 1220 pixels and a 1440Hz PWM dimming, which should reduce flicker in low screen brightness. Protecting the beautiful screen is the quad-curved Kunlun glass, which claims to be 10 times more drop resistant than a typical smartphone glass. Under the hood, it runs on last year's Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor. Similar to the P50 and Mate 50 series, this is a 4G only device, so you can't get 5G on the P60 Pro. Depending on the market, the device can be configured with up to 12 gigs of RAM and up to 512 gigs of storage. Powering the P60 Pro is a respectable 4815 mAh battery, which can support up to 88 watts supercharged via USB-C. It also supports wireless charging up to 50 watts. Being a flagship device, it also has a pretty capable stereo speakers and also IP68 rated dust and water resistance. It also supports Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.2. Out of the box, it runs on Android 13 with Huawei's EMUI 13.1 skin on top. So that's it, this is the Huawei P60 Pro. It has an impressive camera and a rather unique design which makes it stand out from the rest. At the moment, we don't have the Malaysian pricing and availability details just yet, but since Malaysia is a key market for Huawei, we reckon that we should be among the first few countries to get it outside of China. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, like us on Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe us on our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell icon so that you'll be informed of our future videos. This is Alex from soyachinchao.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!